It's time now, ladies and gentlemen, for the final presentation of the evening, the NATAS Lifetime Achievement Award. And to present this very special Emmy, we are pleased to welcome the Chairman and CEO of the Motion Picture Association of America, a man who, and I know I'm going out on a limb now and saying something that I think he's probably very happy that he is no longer a member of Congress. But let's welcome Senator Chris Dodd.
Thank you, Alex, very much for that reminder of my previous life. What a pleasure it is to be here this evening, and I know it's been a long evening, but how about an incredible round of applause for these remarkable recipients tonight of these Emmys? Terrific. Absolutely wonderful. To pick up on Alex's comments, I've been asked a number of times, what is life like having left Congress and now joining the motion picture industry? I said, well, very simply, there are some similarities. I left one group of bad actors for another group of bad actors along the way. Anyway, it's nice to be with all of you this evening. And so friends and innovators, creators alike, there's a Japanese proverb which says, vision without action is a daydream, and action without vision is a nightmare. Well, tonight I have the great privilege of introducing a man of both vision and action, a man I respect and greatly admire, Kazuo Hirai. From his auspicious entry-level beginnings where he occasionally translated for musical acts touring in Japan, Kazuo has never really stopped pushing himself and the company he loves to do more, broadening the boundaries of creativity and innovation. By combining the world's amazing content and cutting-edge innovation, technology, Sony has become a hub of global entertainment. And for the past 30 years, Kazuo Hirai has been there every step of the way. Now with Sony's wonderful innovations that are occurring along the way here, making a difference in so many different areas, and completing this award, as you've seen this evening. We're fortunate indeed to have someone of his great talents and abilities that have made such a difference for this wonderful industry. With their Video Unlimited services, Kazuo is looking to continue that success in the world of online streaming by offering a variety of film and television titles available to audiences when, where, and which devices consumers wish to choose. This innovation once again demonstrates Kazuo's commitment to innovation while also responding to the ever-evolving consumer experience. And one I might add that we at the NPAA are excited to embrace with our recently released website, wheretowatch.com. All of us gathered here this evening are aware of the difficult days that Sony has been through over the past number of weeks. I believe, as do the incredible, hardworking, and loyal family at Sony, particularly at Sony Pictures Entertainment, that Kazuo Hirai's visionary leadership and his passion are an inspiration for everyone at Sony, and I cannot imagine a better leader for this company in these days and at these times. A leader whose background gives him a valuable global perspective, a leader whose rise to the ranks of Sony over the years provides him with an understanding and experience with almost every facet of this wonderful global company. Kazuo Hirai is a 21st century creator and innovator who welcomes the challenges of our times. Lifetime Achievement Awards typically arrive around the end of someone's career, but I'm fully confident that I can look forward, as all of us can, to many more decades of Kazuo Hirai's already remarkable contributions to the consumer's embracement of technology and content. So, ladies and gentlemen, this evening, would you join me in welcoming and acknowledging the recipient of this year's Technology and Engineering Lifetime Achievement Emmy Award, to Kazuo Hirai. Kazuo, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Senator, for that most gracious introduction. Oh, by the way, Happy New Year. I hope you all had a very wonderful and happy holiday season. Now, despite some of you maybe having to put up with delayed flights, canceled flights, prying in-laws, the relatives you never got along with, the fruitcake that gets passed along from 1986, all the things that come together in a great holiday season that you've experienced. But I can assure you one thing. You all had a better holiday season than I did. So, before I get into my 45-minute video, no? Okay, then I will go on to my speech, but please bear with me. For those of you who have fallen asleep, if you can raise your hands. Oh, great. We have a great crowd then. Okay. Anyway, I'm really, apparently the teleprompter went dead. So I have my insurance policy right here. But I need my glasses. Here we go. So again, thank you very much for this great honor. I'm really humbled and grateful. And this moment really provides me with an opportunity to reflect on my career and on my passion. In the many years that I've spent working in entertainment, electronics, and in technology, we have seen extraordinary advances in this great industry. Ideas that we once thought were the musings of the imagination are becoming real every day. And I can't imagine a better time to be a part of this fantastic industry. And it's truly an honor to be recognized, not so much for the lifetime achievement, because as I think Senator Dodd mentioned, I do like to think that I'd be here for at least several more years, but as part of this community, all of you here tonight, the innovators, the creators, the inventors and storytellers who have advanced technology in ways that are exciting, delighting, and pleasing audiences worldwide. Now in Japan, we talk about our ability to emotionally move people as a gesture of the Japanese word kando. And I believe that everyone here tonight has at one time given some experience to someone, an experience of kando, something rewarding, something memorable, perhaps an awe-inspiring new technology, or a product, or a movie, or perhaps a television show. And creating those moments of kando is fulfilling because it means our work has connected with audiences in an emotional and in a meaningful way. And since I was a boy, and really for as long as I can remember, I personally have been fascinated by technology and its potential to enrich the human experience. My curiosity about how things work, how they might work better, and how technology would revolutionize how we play, how we watch, listen, and create is as vital today as it has ever been. And I really can't wait to see what tomorrow will bring. And I look back on so many moments throughout the history of the great company that is Sony that I am proud to work for, some brilliant successes and some epic failures. Betamax, the mini disc. Anybody remember the L cassette? Oh, some people do. Okay, that's better than some of the other crowds that I've spoken to. Micro MV video format? No? Well, that's good because you're not the only people that don't remember these products because they were actually not too popular. But anyway, all the opportunities to learn and to get better. So for me, it's been a fascinating journey from the first Sony Walkman to the creation of the compact disc to the evolution of the PlayStation. I stand here representing the countless great minds and talents at Sony willing to take seemingly crazy ideas and to make them real. My passion for technology and engineering is continually evolving, and I see great potential for what we can accomplish together as an industry. And we're not at the end of this road, but I suspect that we are at a crossroads, an intersection where technological capability is more fully integrated and working together with creativity and, of course, artistic expression. And I'm thrilled to live in a time and work in a place where there is so much enthusiasm for what might be and so much determination to make it so. And even on that most challenging days or in the most difficult of times, my curiosity has not diminished. It is, in fact, as strong as ever. And as I look out at this room of truly exceptional creators, I know the best is yet to come. And you know, people ask me all the time what it's like to be the president and CEO of Sony Corporation. And quite honestly, it's not an easy question to answer because Sony is such an amazingly diverse company. Every day, I see how the worlds of technology, entertainment, engineering, and creativity are creating a fundamental shift in how we connect to each other and to the world around us. And that, ladies and gentlemen, greatly inspires me. But it also makes me increasingly aware that technology and creativity have enormous power to shape the human experience, redefine how we connect with each other, and provide near constant access to what we want to know, see, hear, and play. And fundamental to continuing our legacy of innovation, creativity, and artistic expression is our conviction that freedom of speech, freedom of expression, and the freedom of association are the lifeblood of this industry and the work at Sony. At Sony, we will continue to be stewards of responsible technological innovation and advocates for all the freedoms we value as technologists, storytellers, creators, innovators, and of course, consumers. I accept this honor on behalf of every technologist, engineer, inventor, and innovator who had the courage to ask, what if, and then to make something remarkable. My sincerest thanks to the Academy for this distinguished honor. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen.